We live in a world where artificial intelligence can do things that would have seemed like magic just a decade ago. It can hold conversations, write code, summarize research, and even write music. But there is always this one line no matter where you go. It may make mistakes. Why? Why do these systems, with all the data of the internet, all this computing power, still get things wrong? And more importantly, will there ever be a day where AI stops making mistakes? Well, let's find out. AI does not know things like we do. It does not have beliefs or memories or a gut feeling. It's more like a probability machine. It predicts the most likely answer based on patterns it has seen in its training data. If a bunch of that data is flawed, outdated, biased, or just plain wrong, then yeah, the answers it gives might be flawed too. Plus, some AI models aren't connected to real-time information unless you build them that way. They are trained on static snapshots of the internet. So if something changes after that, a new discovery, a new pop culture moment, the model doesn't know it exists. Mistakes happen because it's guessing. Really smart guessing, but still guessing. Let's see what that guessing looks like across 3 key areas that AI had the biggest influence on. Let's start with general conversation. AI chat tools are getting scarily good at holding natural back and forth. But even here, they can make silly mistakes, like misunderstanding tone, giving false facts, or making up citations that sounds real but doesn't exist. Sometimes they hallucinate, not because they are trying to lie, but because the patterns they are seeing suggest an answer should exist, even if it doesn't. But here's the thing, newer systems are getting better at filtering that out. Some platforms layering in live information, verified data, and context awareness, slowly moving us closer to that no mistakes future. So everyday conversation, not perfect, but improving fast. Now, what about when we really need AI to be right? Think of situations where trust is everything. Medicine, law, research, and university assignments. Just kidding? Here, an AI saying it might make mistakes, it's a deal breaker. That's why the next wave of AI is being trained to handle verified knowledge sources, not just random websites. You ask a question and instead of pulling from Reddit, it checks a trusted archive and tells you where it got that answer. These kinds of models are built for reliability over creativity, and while they still need human oversight, they are way closer to becoming research assistants and your best friend at university. Trusted source AI, catching up, but still under human supervision. And now, the fun part, coding. The thing is, it can already build simple apps, fix bugs, write documentation, convert languages, all of it in seconds. But does it get everything right? Not always. Sometimes it gives outdated syntax, other times it misses edge cases. But this is also the area where we are seeing some of the fastest progress. Why? Because code has a clear signal. There is a right and wrong. It either compiles or it doesn't. You can test it, measure it, improve it. And when you combine coding AIs with structured feedback loops, letting them learn from real developer usage, they get better at avoiding mistakes every single day. Some platforms even let you fine-tune models on your own company's code base, catching patterns and standards that are unique to you. We are not far off from AI systems that can not only write code, but understand your style, spot flaws before you do, and maybe even explain why. So, coding AI, it's closer to no mistakes zone than you might think. Okay, now let's answer the question in the title of the video. Truth is, AI will probably always have a margin of error, but that margin, it's shrinking quite fast. What is changing is not just the intelligence, it's the infrastructure behind it. Better data, better training, better context, and platforms built specifically for accuracy, not just novelty. So maybe the question isn't, When will AI stop making mistakes? Maybe it is, when will we stop expecting perfection from something that's already outperforming most of us? Thanks for watching. Just a quick heads up, I had a blast making this video and it was made possible thanks to our sponsor Abacus.ai. With them, you can get access to some of the latest and bestest LLMs, including OpenAI's GPT 4.1, Sonnet 3.7, DALL-E, Flux 1 Pro, and all of these state-of-the-art models I'm not about to read one by one. For just $10 per month, you can try out their 3 most powerful models, ChatLLM, Deep Agent, and Code LLM, each focused on 3 key areas that we discussed throughout this video. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this topic and also what other things you would like me to cover in the coding world.